Hey, Leo, intuitive soul coach here with your August 2024 love reading. Welcome back to my channel if you're returning, and welcome if you're new. If you're interested in a personal reading, signing up for the monthly newsletter, or entering into the free reading giveaway, you can find all of that information in the description box below the video. All right, Leo, bottom of the deck, you have the garlic. There is strong potential here to make waves. Okay. Some of you, you're making waves. You're stirring the pot, or it's time to feel or find that motivation to do something, to move forward, to take it to the next level. Now, in the past energy, we do have some sort of an ending here showing up. This could have happened abruptly. There could have been a change of emotions, change of feelings. I feel there was something sudden, even if it had been building its way to this point. I feel like there was an ending, and I'm getting a strong 10 energy for you, which 10s can be about endings, bringing in new beginnings. October could be significant, maybe October of 2023. This could be 10 months ago, maybe 10 weeks ago for some of you. But I feel like this is stirring up some motivation for you to attract more creativity, more love, more fertility. It's to fill your own jug, right? To fill your own cup here with the water jug. And for some of you, there was a sense of unhappiness in some way, shape, or form because you kept overthinking things, or you weren't quite sure if maybe someone was being honest with you. Someone may have felt that there were mind games is what I'm picking up on. A lot of mind games. I don't love it. So I'm glad that it's ended here, or perhaps you're still going through a bit of an ending. Even though I do see growth. I do see growth here, maybe even an apology. If you're in a relationship currently, okay, how would you like these, Spirit? If you're in a relationship currently, I feel like it's important that you listen to your intuition, because that's what's showing up here in the near future. And some of you are saying, well, Mel, I don't even know if it's my intuition, if it's, my mind has been playing tricks on me because there's been so much that's happened. We'll get to the bottom of this, Leo. But I feel like you're motivated this month. And no wonder, we have Leo season, which is your season. All you want is equal give and take. All you want is reciprocity. You want to be on the same page. And what I'm getting here, in the past, you were dealing with someone who may have lied, Ace of Swords in reverse, or you didn't know how to communicate with each other. And there was a communication breakdown. And I feel like you're meeting someone new. Look at this. There could be someone new or a new energy with this Ace of Cups. There is a brand new energy where you are able to communicate. There's honesty. There's truth. There's a fresh start coming in here for you, Leo. After a time of healing, you had to work on yourself. I feel like you've allowed yourself to have that space to reflect, that space to heal. What's the outcome, please, for Leo? Yeah, you're going through a major awakening, a major aha moment. That Hanged Man is showing up saying there's a complete surrender here, and you're able to move on. Bottom of the deck, we do have the Six of Swords heading towards calmer waters. So it wouldn't surprise me if a lot of you have a new perspective on things in the month of August. And that perspective is actually going to be actioned up, and you're going to see forward movement. That's what's going to motivate you, is a new perspective on love, a new perspective on a relationship. So let's dive in here. So in your past position, we do have some sort of ending that could still be affecting you in some way, shape, or form, even if this happened 10 months ago or a year ago, right? I feel for some of you, I'm getting a major loss, okay? This could have even been a physical loss. Some of you may be widowed. There could have been a loss in the family that really affected the dynamic of a relationship. Now, it could be love in the sense of romance. It could be family dynamics, friendship. Please take it as it resonates. But I feel like this was really big for you, as are most endings, right? Endings are challenging. They're difficult. as we transition through them. But because you've done the work, I see that you've done the work. Even though you may be questioning, have I done enough? Am I healed? Do I still have healing to do? You have been healing since the moment this ending occurred and many months prior, right? I feel like you have been putting in the work. And even if sometimes the best you can do is just get out of bed that day, because I feel like some of you, there were a lot of tears shed. I feel like you're telling yourself a new story. And this story isn't that everybody is going to leave you, abandon you, reject you, or go cold. Because again, I feel like something about feelings gone cold, or a person had gone cold, or maybe even ghosted, blocked. And now you're motivated. You have this coffee. There's something about you warming up after a period of something gone cold, right? And it's the opposites here. It's as if you had to learn polarity, or you had to learn to trust your own intuition, or perhaps to come back home to yourself in some way, shape, or form. Because we see in the near future, the high priestess, she's open. She is open to the divine. She's open to receiving downloads and messages. And that's also your final outcome. And because you are trusting your own intuition, you're going to have that aha moment. This is about releasing control, right? And you've sacrificed enough of your time and your energy to a story that no longer exists. It's an illusion, Leo. It's an illusion. You have the Eight of Swords showing up, an illusion that has kept you trapped, an illusion that has kept you bonded within your own mind. Our mind is powerful, right? It can destroy us, or it can motivate us. And for a while, you felt very restricted, stuck, or you weren't quite sure, how do I get out of this? How do I let go of the mental block? How do I move forward? How do I not panic? How do I not have these anxiety attacks every day, right? So I feel like this Eight of Swords is saying you're moving towards freeing your thoughts. There's a release happening here. And that's why this is still showing up for you, even if this happened a while ago. Okay, you are motivated to move forward and to fill your cup and feel that energy of love and support and respect and reciprocity. I mean, you're in that Six of Pentacles energy here, and you know that you're warming up to a new energy. Some of you are already with someone new after this ending. For others of you, you're starting to finally feel ready to put yourself out there in some way, shape, or form. Or if you have been single for quite some time, I feel like you are focused on your responsibilities, maybe children, your career. You were very motivated to build a successful life. And now you're to that point where I want to share in this success with another person. I want to have this companion. I want to tell someone about my day. I want to, go to dinner. I want to go places, travel, adventures. So I feel really good about this, especially with that Ace of Cups in your environment. This looks good. So if you're looking for love, it's right here. If you're in a relationship already, you may be letting go of some old wounds of abandonment and rejection and finally able to open yourself up, because some of you may have just tipped the iceberg. Like the tip of the iceberg here, you've started to open up to someone, but yet there were a lot of fears that maybe this new person was going to pull a lot of the same tricks as the last one, right? But there's potential here for something to really shift and change, but we have to release control. And a big key is also reprogramming your thoughts by making a conscious choice to do so each and every day. It's like exercise. The brain is a muscle, right? It's like exercising a muscle. If you want to get big arms, right? You got to lift every day, or maybe not every day. I don't know. I don't lift, but you can't just do it on, one Monday a month and think that, that's good enough. You have to be repetitive within the efforts. And you have to do the same with the mind. Otherwise, it falls into default mode, right? And it loses that muscular, is it atrophy, right? Or it loses that shape. And I feel like you're training each and every day, telling yourself, I'm safe, I'm secure, I'm protected, I'm loved, I'm worthy. Because some of you, your insecurities got the best of you. You may have told yourself you weren't good enough, you weren't pretty enough, you weren't handsome enough, you weren't tall enough, whatever it is here. But when you look in the mirror, there is a new side of you. And I feel like there is the energy here of self-love and acceptance. And the person that you're attracting, or the person that you are with, looks at you and sees this part of you, the part of you that is lovable and attractive and funny and humorous. And we don't always see ourselves in the way that other people see us. We can be our own worst critic. But I feel like you're letting go of that story, and you're also they're talking about love languages. So you could be connecting with someone to talk about either love language or attachment styles. Some of you may even be connecting with someone new and telling them about, some of the past things that you've gone through, and they may share with you some similarities. They may have gone through the same type of dynamic. They may even have their own insecurities and their own fears. We all do, right? But I feel like there's some sort of common ground where both of you click over, I don't want to say trauma. I don't feel like this is a trauma bond. I actually feel like this is a spiritual union between you and another. And if you've been together for quite some time, I feel like there's some motivation here to try new things, to interact in a new way, to see things from a different perspective here. Now, if you are in the childbearing ages, right? Or if you are able to bear children, be mindful if you are not wanting to have children, because I feel like someone could be quite fertile. Someone could be, ovulating. I'm also getting something with scent. Okay, you may smell really good to someone. Someone's hair smells really good. Someone may have a particular cologne or an essential oil or a spray that they wear. I'm getting scent. Someone is highly attracted to your scent. Some sort of pheromones are in the air here, and look out. There's creativity here as well. If there's someone new in the mix, I feel like you are coming up with new creative ideas to grow, to expand, to bond, maybe even travel. Some of you could have travel plans. Maybe you are traveling in the month of August. There's a celebration. I'm getting like the big O. Oh gosh. Whoa, YouTube. Not that kind of big O. I mean, some of you, it could be the big 4-0. So for some of you, there is a special birthday. So maybe some of you are turning 4-0, 5-0, 3-5. I feel like there's a milestone or a monumental birthday showing up here. Okay. Now we have potential for a lot of abundance. And did I say I was getting 10 energy? I think I did, right? So October is a season, September, October, when, you go to apple orchards and we see the apples showing up here. So some of you may even attend apple orchards, or this could be full blossom. It's when the apples are in full bloom. You go apple picking. It's a beautiful time of year. I feel like if there's a new beginning right now in the month of August, potentially by September even, or October, something is ripe for the picking. Something could move forward and you actually have the wheel. Perhaps that's a time when there's travel as well, or you're taking a relationship to the next level. For a lot of you, you are single or you're in the beginning stages of a relationship. I do see that for most of you, but if you are in a marriage or if you've been in a commitment for quite some time, I feel like there could be travel or movement involved, that maybe you have a partner who received a new offer, or someone could travel for work, or there is potential for big changes to happen in this union. All right, let's dive into the tarot here. Your first card out is the Page of Cups. Page of Cups is the beginning of a relationship, right? It is excitement. It's the honeymoon phase. It's getting to know each other. It is, the touchy feely, can't get enough of each other. Some of you may never have thought this would happen because you see the little piggy up there. And the pig, it's like when pigs fly. Yeah, right. Pigs don't fly. But something is happening here for you. And the heart is opening. This is news of something emotional. For some of you, this could even be a new family member. Maybe it's not you that's fertile. Maybe you are introducing a new grandchild to the mix here, or a new family member is coming in. I'm also getting something with adoption, surrogacy, or connecting to a family member through ancestry, DNA, something of that nature. You may be meeting some blood family or meeting someone that you've never seen before, but you met them through an online source potentially. Some of you may have children or you may meet someone with children. But when this Page of Cups shows up as your main energy here, I feel like you could fall in love quite quickly, but you want to be logical. You don't want to just put your heart on the line because you know what it's like to be heartbroken. But I feel like Spirit is saying you can trust this. Of course, it doesn't mean go get eloped, right? Go to Vegas and get eloped in 3 weeks. Some of you could. When you know, right? But I feel like there's an opportunity to fall quickly. And as I always say, the falling in love piece is not hard. That's why they call it falling in love. It's maintaining that love. It is about making choices each and every day, especially when you start to get to know that person and know their quirks and their ups and their downs and who they are and how they respond. And the key here is accepting someone for who they are, not trying to change them to fit the mold. And I feel for some of you in the past, it's almost as if you had contoured. You had taken your energy and you tried to shift, or you tried to be who someone wanted you to be, or maybe that vice versa. Perhaps you were trying to shift in energy, but I feel like you've learned some very valuable lessons. And that's what you're working through with the Eight of Swords is, how can I live in this world when it comes to love and all areas of life? How can I be untethered? Okay, this is the Untethered Soul. I think that's a book as well. Maybe some of you are reading The Untethered Soul. Okay, that's interesting. I'm getting Bojangles. Bojangles, is that a pet? Does some of you have a cat or a dog? I don't even know what type of pet. Is that off a movie? Someone may have a nickname of Bo or Bojangles. Take it as it resonates. It just came in loud. Maybe someone's calling for their kitty or their dog. Hey, Bojangles, right? I mean, that's kind of a long name. But Eight of Swords is saying, I'm getting out of my head here, and I am not tied or tethered to the old past story. I'm opening up to new love. And even if, it means that we have to release control. That's why you have the Hanged Man. It's about perspective. Instead of the old perspective of rejection and abandonment, how can you return home to yourself? For some of you, I do feel like you want to have a new beginning, but it still feels challenging because you keep replaying something that was difficult, some sort of news. It's like it's branded into your energy. And that happens when there is a monumental turning point in a relationship. If someone tells you, I want a divorce, or, I've cheated on you, or, I don't want to be with you, I don't love you anymore, whatever it is. I mean, it can be good or it can be bad, but it's branded into our energy sometimes, and it can show up as a limitation, as a belief. And when you enter into new contracts, or even if this is the same person, it can be difficult to move forward when you keep replaying out something someone's done or said. Now, in your foundation, you have the Two of Swords. A lot of back and forth here, Leo. A lot of back and forth. What do I do? Do I stay? Do I go? I'm at a crossroads. I need more information. How do I get honest with myself? How do I get more decisive? I can't ignore this decision any longer. So I do see in your deep foundation that you had some big choices to make, but your head was pulling you in this direction and your heart was pulling you in this direction. So crossroads moment. And in the the recent past, we have the 8 of Cups in reverse. Don't ignore the call to do something different because it's time for a new path. And that's what Spirit is saying. Whether it's with the person that you're with, it's time for a new energy to help both of you grow, or you could continue feeling stuck. And what that means is letting go of that old story. If someone's hurt you, or if there's been stagnancy or a wound, what can you do to shake things up, right? It's just like a house. Well, not just like a house, but we're going to compare it to living room furniture, right? Maybe you've had the same furniture for the last 20 years and you've had your living room the same way. I mean, if you're like me, I like to switch things up and, maybe spark up some new art pieces or add a new plant or just shake things up from time to time. Go in there with a, singing bowl and some sage and open the windows. You just want to usher in new energy because otherwise things become stagnant. And so in this relationship or in your mind, it almost feels like you've been sitting in that living room for the last 20 years with the same, living room set, the same pieces on the wall, and it just feels stuck and sticky and stagnant, and it's time to shake things up a bit. 8 of Cups. And you may be very comfortable with the environment because it's what you are used to. It brings a sense of stability, a sense of comfort. But at the same time, perhaps there's not a lot of company or new growth that enters into this energy because it's been the same for quite some time, right? I hope you're following me there. Now, what's coming in above you is information. Information that is going to help you make a decision. It may be difficult, okay? It could be even some sort of gossip. It could be I feel someone is spying on you. That's what this is. There's someone that's looking into, and I feel like this is maybe who you've ended things with, or it could be around some sort of an ending. Someone may be keeping tabs on you. Some of you may have even felt stalked. Oh my goodness. Hopefully no restraining orders are put out, but I do feel like someone is keeping an eye on you via social media, or maybe you receive a message from someone and I feel like this abrupt ending, you could just put a hand up and block, okay? Or you may have blocked someone. You may have shut down to the gossip. I feel like it's not about you. If it's not about you personally, it's about someone projecting, if that's the case, okay? It may be around you or about you, but I feel like it's not personally about you. It's about them. Now, in the near future, listen to your intuition because there could be, a lot of he said, she said. There could be a lot of gossip. There could be a lot of talk, a lot of rumors. Go straight to the source if you are questioning things, okay? Especially if this does have to do with, a relationship. Someone may be nosy or digging in social media. I'm getting that. And you might not like what you find, and it's bringing up some triggers. So if there is a new relationship here, or you're trying to start fresh, but then you go digging, you might find something that triggers you. But I feel like it's not what it seems, or it's of the past, which doesn't bring any relevance to right now, right here, right now. So don't go digging and getting mad if you find something that's, 5 years ago. I feel like keep the past in the past. Don't bring up old stuff. And maybe that's this Page of Swords as well. And this could be the person that you are dealing with, because there's some energies of needing to grow up in a way. There's some immature actions that someone is taking here. So roles can be reversed, of course. This could be someone else digging and they don't like that they are seeing you happy. Oh yeah, because we have a Page of Cups showing up in your energy. There's love. Someone sees that you could be in the beginning of a relationship, and there could be a little bit of a pull because someone messages you, or they don't want to see you happy in some way, shape, or form because you were supposed to be happy with them, right? But they're the one that ended things, or they're the reason why something had shifted. Trust your intuition in the near future. High Priestess, you're receiving a lot of downloads, Leo. When this High Priestess shows up, she may be keeping things hidden, keeping things to herself. I don't feel like you're going to respond or react to this news or to this drama or to this message. If this is someone else outside of this good stuff that's happening here for you, yeah, I feel like you're not going to pay any attention to it. You may snoop, right? You may snoop or do your thing, but I feel like you're not going to engage in it physically, okay? Because you know better. You've learned what's going on in your environment. You are attracting equal give and take. People who are energetically aligned with you, because when they're energetically aligned, you see that there's a alignment physically, right? And I feel some of you may actually have a telepathic connection with someone. Okay, you finish each other's words, you know when they're going to text, you know what they are going to say. There's something about a spiritual connection that you have with someone. I don't feel like it's this energy up here. Okay, I feel like it's new because I am getting two energies here. And the Six of Pentacles is, I scratch your back, you scratch mine. I put energy into it, you put energy into it. Right? So there could be a tad bit of a mirroring effect going on, but this mirror is about common ground, common respect, mutual interest. It is about generosity and gifts. There could be even an unexpected gift showing up here. Someone's going to gift you. Could be flowers. Could be, I'm getting like a stuffed bear. Okay, well, you might have gifts. If you're a sun sign Leo, you might be celebrating a birthday anyway. Yeah, there's some sort of gift that someone is going to bring you. You may already know this. Okay, you know that someone is going to reach out to you, maybe wish you happy birthday. Okay, but I feel like you're only interested in a true love offer here, or interested in something brand new. Because we have the Ace of Cups and the Page of Cups. This is aligned. Whatever this Page of Swords is, I feel like it's got to go. It's in reverse. It's got to go. Maybe that's why the ending is here. Like, nah, I don't want that. Ace of Cups here is a new love connection. It's a gift of love. It's overflowing emotions, but all in the good emotions, right? Happiness and abundance and joy. This is self-love. It's a soul-quenching renewal that feels inspirational, that feels spiritual, and it feels intuitive. And it could be that you're offering up your cup of love, somebody is offering their cup of love, but it is a new beginning showing up. Now in the hopes and fears position, you have the Four of Swords. You're hoping that you can put something to rest, put the gossip, put the, maybe that message that you received, or put the ghosting, or put that hard conversation, or whatever the Page of Swords represents for you. You're hoping that you can put that to rest and you can move on. And you don't keep turning around or looking over your shoulder or keep getting contacted by someone of the past. Or even if this is energetically, maybe you're dreaming about someone. Maybe you think about them from time to time. Perhaps you're starting a new relationship, but you're seeing a lot of comparisons, right? You're comparing in a way. You're wanting to put something to rest so this past doesn't keep creeping in, jeopardizing your present. And when the Four of Swords shows up, I feel like you're taking a break, you're healing, you're focusing on self-love, or you will do so. I feel like you're putting something to rest. That's the hope. The fear is, what if I keep obsessing about it? What if I keep going back to this Page of Swords energy? Even if we're not physically connected, what if energetically I can't get it out of my head and it drives me crazy and I go round and round and round? You're going to find mental stability. You already have, Leo, in some way, shape, or form. Give yourself a rest. Give your mind a rest. Meditate more. Talk to someone. Talk therapy. Journal. Dance. Do what you need to do to get out of the head and to reprogram the mind, to tell yourself this new story of the Ace of Cups and the Page of Cups, that there's love available right here in front of you, that you are love, that you are lovable, and that there's a new beginning here for you. And once you do, there's the surrender. There's the aha moment. There's the releasing and letting go of control. There's the new perspective. And when we have a perspective change, it really can bring about a lot of clarity, and we see things in ways that we never thought we would see them before, right? And I feel like there is a shift that is taking place here that is going to get you out of this stuck energy of feeling like you are either missing out or feeling like there's a strong pull to the past or whatever this is, 8 of Swords, that you feel trapped in. You're realizing that it's an illusion. It no longer exists. It's something of the past. I don't have to let the past define me. And so I like the Hanged Man. A lot of people feel like this is just hanging around. It's stuck. I'm not moving anywhere. But the Hanged Man is those moments of silence, the moments of meditation, the moments when you're in the shower and you have a complete epiphany, right? A breakthrough moment. But it's what you do with that moment. What are you going to do with your newfound sense of knowledge? That's the question here. How are you going to take action? Because we can have breakthroughs many, many times, but we don't always do anything with them. And I feel the Hanged Man is saying you have an opportunity. Now that you know better, you have an opportunity to do better. And I feel like you're going to take this and you're going to run with it. Because there's strong potential for a more abundant life, abundant love, abundant relationships, and you're going to move forward. Beautiful. Let's get a message from the wisdom of the Oracle. What do we have for Leo? Matters of the Heart, August 2024. What do we have for Leo, please? Okay, thank you. I'm getting the name. I feel like this is a last name. I mean, it could be a place, but I'm getting the name Knight. K-N-I-G-H-T, I believe. Knight. Someone could have a last name that's Knight. Take that as it resonates. All right, we have time for a nap. Card 24. 2 and 4 equals 6. In tarot, 6 is the Lovers. So putting something to rest, right? 4 of Swords. This is all about, let's see here, 24. Rejuvenation, renewal, right? Temporary non-action, allowing your dreams to arise. And they are. And this High Priestess, she doesn't have to act right now. And even though we have, action after an aha moment, right now, allow yourself to rest, rejuvenate, reprogram the mind. Maybe action isn't necessary right now. It will be, because you're going to have a perspective change and you're going to do something with that. But perhaps now rest, have fun, travel, get out of your head into your body, right? This is about dreams manifesting. When it comes to matters of the heart, don't make any big plans, right? Allow things to just flow for you, Leo. If you're not partnered, it's good to take this time out to get to know yourself. If you're involved with someone, relax and just be with your partner. This is going to be maybe an eventful moment in time, maybe uneventful. Maybe there's new plans that are stirring up here for you. All things to flow. Don't force anything. Allow things to flow naturally, and a beautiful renewal will take place all by itself. Patience is the key to your heart's desire right now. And that's also a key word in the Hanged Man is patience. Withdraw from action in the relationship and give it a rest so that your love and connection can become rejuvenated. Now, I'm going to read the protection message because some of you are still caught up in your head about something. Maybe you want this to move forward, and it's gonna, right? Something is moving forward, but this is at the bottom of the deck, so you don't quite see it yet. You may be digging and trying to force this to go forward, but maybe this is at a friendly level at this time. Some of you may have felt friend zoned, or you may feel like you want to take this to the next level quite quickly. But I already feel like you are. You are. Enjoy the energies of the 6 of Pentacles. Enjoy the friendship. Enjoy getting to know each other if this is, a new partnership. And like it says, if you're not partnered, there's an opportunity for love to enter with the Ace of Cups. But I feel like it's possibly when you surrender to control. You are a human being, not a human doing. Is it possible you're suffering from workaholism? Could you be the one who thinks it's your job to save everyone, to be there for everyone, and to go, go, go until you can barely see straight? You've gone as far as you can. You've worked hard and nourished people and projects, Leo. But now, if you're an empty well and you don't have any reserve for others or for yourself, don't let your ego keep you going full speed when your body and spirit need rest. Exhaustion is calling you to stop what you're doing altogether and take a break. If you don't, the appearance of this card could portend a manifestation in the body. Dis-ease is what I call it, right? Disease. You will feel like a new person if you take a break. Do it now. Yeah, do it now. So I do see beginnings. If I don't see the tens, though, showing up, I see a lot of beginnings, but I feel like this is allow some time out for yourself just to play and have fun. I'm getting, again, travel. Maybe you're visiting the cabin or you're going camping. This could be an excursion. Maybe you're going floating if you are enjoying the summer days. For others of you, I feel like the moon is significant here. It could even be the next new moon showing up here. Okay, new moon, new beginning. So, we just came out of a full moon. Depending on when you're watching this, we're still feeling the effects of the second full moon in Capricorn. And I feel like this is a very pivotal time during this Lionsgate portal and moving towards your new beginnings. But allow yourself to rest and just be present, because that's when you're going to receive a lot of this information, a lot of downloads, a lot of healing. I also get something with rest for you, Leo, for those of you that struggle with sleep. I feel like sleep could be getting better. Maybe some of you are taking new steps for bedtime routine. Okay, the mind maybe has a difficult time shutting off at night. Maybe you're working with essential oils. You could be listening to guided meditations, music. I'm getting frequencies here. Yeah, shutting down from technology is important. Some of you may even take a social media break. Okay, that may be important. Now, let's get a few messages from your crystal spirits. And at this time, Leo, I just ask if you can, please close your eyes. Take a nice deep inhale from your solar plexus chakra, your belly area. Nice big breath in. Hold it for as long as you can and release with a nice big sigh, big exhale. And with your eyes still closed, tune into your third eye chakra, the area between your eyebrows and your forehead region. And I want you to imagine the first crystal or gemstone that shows up in your mind's eye. Now, your crystal could show up as a specific color, maybe a hue of pink, blue, red or orange. Maybe your crystal is a specific shape or size. It could be a cluster of crystals, a point. It could be polished, tumbled, or raw. Maybe you know the name of this gemstone, or perhaps you're just feeling the energy frequencies of unconditional love, clarity, guidance. There is no right or wrong answer, Leo. And if you need a moment, just pause the video and come back when you're ready. And for those of you that would like to be entered into the free monthly reading giveaway, all you need to do is drop your crystal or crystals. You can have more than one. Drop it in the comment section below the video, and I personally will enter you into that free reading giveaway where I draw one winner around the first of the month and post right back here on the channel. So please make sure you've hit that subscribe and bell button so you don't miss that notification. All right, we have Lemurian quartz. Oh, I love the energy of quartz, especially Lemurian. This is about vision. It's big picture thinking, unlocking the secrets of infinite possibility. When it comes to relationships, every relationship has its ups and downs and its inherent magic. But Lemurian quartz is now calling you to step back and see the big picture of what you are experiencing. Is it what you envisioned? Do you need to see something new so that you feel a sense of contentment? There's that Hanged Man. Do you need to see something new so that you feel a sense of contentment, purpose, and fulfillment? Can you awaken to your connection to the universe that lies within you so that you may be shown something even better than you dream about? Your power to imagine what you can co-create is very strong right now, and you are being urged to go big and wide with a vision that truly speaks to your soul's desires. Let the universe show you what's possible in your relationships that you have not been aware of before. There is a big picture you have not been seeing. Whew, I love the synchronicities here. Definitely works with that Hanged Man energy. Okay, and Lemurian quartz carries a softer, sweeter energy than many other types of quartz. When you do meditate with this stone, it assists us in connecting to the upper realms, hence the High Priestess showing up here. It can help exactly with this aha moment, the Hanged Man, the High Priestess. It says, it can help us access higher knowledge from angels, guides, our higher self. This connection also brings in feelings of love, compassion, and belonging, helping us to understand that we are never alone. We're never alone, Leo. All right, that is what I have for you. I hope it resonates. If so, please hit that thumbs up button. Feel free to share, like, subscribe, and hit that bell. And don't forget to comment your crystals, whether it's the name, if you're familiar with the name, if it's the color, it could be the shape, it could be the energy that you are picking up on in your mind's eye during that meditation. Drop it in the comment section below. Thank you so much for tuning in today, Leo. Lots of love.